situation short, guys. I just got to the gym. We're in the other room. So yesterday, I have just posted last week's Wednesday. So I still have last week Thursday video, this week Monday's video. I didn't record Wednesday this week, and then this video. So that's 3 videos that were kind of, I guess the correct term would be like behind schedule, right? Well, I mean, not really, right? Because it kind of gives me a decent fluff to operate with amongst my YouTube channel, right? So it's not like I'm editing and posting like that day. There is time in between, and that gives me time to like essentially not be like overworked, right? So yeah, I think today, specifically on program, I think I have a single at 7. Let's double check. Single at 6 to 7 with a top set of 5 at 7 to 8, and then set number 2, set of 5, drop 8%. Set number 3 for 5, drop another 8%. So today's back downs should be relatively heavy. I think I am going to bare hand my first set, and then I'm going to strap up for the last 2 sets where I drop 8% on set number 2. So that third set should be approximately a 16% drop from the first set in theory. So I have no idea. This is the first time Joey's programmed me like this for deadlifts or any lift in particular. So I'm kind of excited to see how it goes, right? But last week I pulled 400, and then today I kind of want to pull more than that. So it'll more than likely be an overshoot, but the way that I am rationalizing this in my head is my deadlifts always take a big hit on week 3 and week 4. Normally, right? And especially since this block I'm pushing my squat so hard, it'll be really interesting to see how my body handles the stimulus, right? Because I've never pushed my body this hard for squats ever, right? I've either taken my single seriously and my back down, I've told you guys multiple times, like one top set, drop, do deload work, right? Whereas now, like I'm taking my single seriously, I'm doing like normal weight for my single, and then I'm also like going freaking insane on my back downs, and I'm not backing down, like I'm staying at that same weight. So I'm excited, this is like all kind of new for me, and it's kind of nice because it feels good to be mentally committed to the grind, like holding yourself accountable and stuff. So let's put my deadlift socks on, get changed up, and then I'm gonna start warming up, and I'll probably record on my warm-ups, to be honest, just so that it kind of gives me variety of options. Like if I wanted to post a reel, instead of just like posting my top set, I could be like post like my warm-ups, like warming up top set type stuff. So and plus I know you guys appreciate like just watching as much as my how do I say this, like setup and warm-up as possible. So let's get started, guys. It just like spun off the ground, bro. Like you see, it just like.
Yeah. Oh, that shit.
Yeah, like that's.
I feel like it kind of moved back a little bit from my view, like the bar, like you kind of had.
I'm gonna watch it. I might change the bars, low key. The chalk is just shitty. So that was horrible. I'm not really like pressed about it just because I think the fatigue from squatting is finally catching up to me. That was something else, you know. So I can't get down by this session just because in the pursuit of progress, you are bound to fail. And you cannot stand idle in this position for too long, because if you toss back and forth with thoughts of like failing and this and that, like it's not going to lead you anywhere good. So my options are I either go find some better chalk, because guys, I suck. I need perfect conditions to have my perfect deadlift. I'm not afraid to admit it. But these conditions are represented on meet day. So it's not like I'm padding my stats on purpose. However, this definitely hurts the ego, man. This hurts the heart. Hurts the heart. I pulled 400 pretty good last week. And then but I mean, last week I did 727 for 7 for 2 sets, whereas this week I did 771 for 8 for 2 sets. So it is completely natural for this to happen. And this is where it kind of makes me question other people who somehow miraculously can train without any ill effect on their training. Like they just happen to get stronger, training higher frequency, similar intensity with no repercussion. Like I'm feeling my IT band, like that external left quad thing that's been bugging me. Like my glutes just feel like they don't want to shift into gear. And to boot, like this chalk is chalked, you know. If I can find better chalk, I might reattempt it. If I can't, then I'm gonna just drop down and in my top set of 5 and drop down. But TBD, you guys will find out with movie magic whether if I decide to reattempt this or drop down. Okay, now I'm done. Whoa! Let's go, baby!
Shit, sir.
4th time's the try, baby. That's wild, bro. I fucking knew it. That's not 15, bro. I fucking knew it, bro. It ain't me, bro. It's the fucking chalk, bro. As you guys saw it there. Never, ever, ever give up. And I'm not saying like ego lift, you know, like don't special situations with special circumstances require a special level, a special level of effort, concentration, and dedication. And I know that I can pull this weight. I can pull more weight than that. I've done it before. I've been training my grip diligently. Even last night, I did extra grip work, which I think looking back, like maybe it was too much or not enough, but today, like it was very humid. Like even that new block of chalk that I grabbed still felt a little sandy, but it was sticking to my hand like 1,000 times better. So I think what I need to do now is I need to order some chalk and I need to order a container that is going to keep it dry. And I need to make sure that I keep it as dry as possible, if I'm being honest. Every little detail counts. Every little detail matters. Every little ounce of effort, weight, every single variable accounted for, it all adds up. And if you're not doing any little thing you can to win and do better and be better, like, that's half the fight. Actually, that's probably more than half the fight, Half the fight is believing you can do it. The other half is trying, whether you actually succeed or not, So now I have sets of 5. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and drop down. For a top set, I think I can do maybe like 782 to 804 maximum. If I could do 804 for a set of 5 after trying 915 4 times, I'm gonna lose it. Because I think 804 for 5 would probably be a PR. I don't think I've ever hit 804 for 5, but I need to be able to like hyper focus just because I am very fatigued. Like the fact that I pulled that when I was like, I'm feeling very fatigued from squats right now. Like any other version of Jesus after 2023 would have probably called it after that first fail and moved on. But the dog is here, like I'm giving every single little bit of effort I have, like no matter what it costs me. Because if I hold back anything, like I'm gonna fall short. What I wanna do requires everything, nothing held back. So I'm gonna go ahead and try 804, even if as long as I get 3 reps, I'll low key be happy. I'm a little salty, but if I can get that 5th rep, man, that'll be great. And like my hands haven't even torn so far. I'll probably have a little bit of tear after this first set, but I'm strapping down for the last 2 sets, so that'll kind of alleviate some of that. So let's get after it. Yeah, this is my top, and then this is what I'm dropping down from.
5?
Supposed to be 5. But if I can hit 3, I'll be happy. But I'm gonna fucking send it, bro.
Get 5, bro. Yup. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, I started rolling. It's not bad. Whew. It's just whenever the bar rolls on the bottom, what's up, brother? Whenever the bar rolls on the bottom, bro, it just kills the momentum. Like, it's just like, it's like when you're changing gears and you fucking shift into the wrong gear, bro. All right, so let's drop 8% from here and strap up. In like 20 seconds, I'm gonna just tactical rechalk, and we'll call it whatever the hell people call those sets where you take a quick break in between. All right, I'm gonna count that as 5. Whew. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I feel like pulling on straps has made me stronger because they feel so much harder. I have to stay like way more technical and maintain tension. So I feel like it's having some carryover because, bro, with straps, it nerves me. So if I can pull like this, nerfed, because what I've been noticing is I'm able to fight through my fatigue because of working with straps. So, fuck, bro. All right, I'm gonna wait a short rest period and then we'll knock this last set out. Whew. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I was planning on doing that 5th rep mixed grip, but whew. Might just have to be a 6 rep. Yep, I'm done. Whew. All right, guys, we'll do the outro here in a little bit.